We have to decide what to do.
Oh gosh, same
with
page.
Egbert. I don't understand. What is there to discuss? We bloodied him. I've told you this too many times, brothers. I was here. I saw Egbert hand father over to King Helga. We all understand those feelings, Ivar. No one is denying what you are saying. But sometimes, we have to consider things beyond our feelings and think what is best for our people. I know what our people want, Pierre. And they want what I want. We have to consider our position of strength. I loved your father. He was my friend. And I know that more than anything, he wanted to build a farming community here. It's only a matter of time before you're driven away from here. Without any legal right to English lands, you have no hope of staying. But I am king of kings.
He's not king of kings.
I can give you
He gave the crown to his son.
right. I will give you legal claim to the kingdom of East Anglia.
Can't.
It's a large kingdom. Because I am king, no one can question that claim. And it seems that you have enough men to enforce it until it holds.
But what's the end game here? Like you said, he can't give them that. He's not king anymore.
What do you want in return? I accept your offer of land. But for what you did to my father, you must die. And I'll tell you what it is I want. All I want is to choose the manner of my own death.
Oh.
Can't give the bloody girl to Ivar now.
Unless the ceremony they did with the
You're
April Wolf is not...
Son of Ragnar,
It is.
I, King Egbert, give you the right to settle the lands of East Anglia. And I pray you succeed. And now, I have a final journey to take.
If this is legit, it means that the last thing he wanted to do was make Ragnar's dream a reality.
Maybe. I do hope it's legit, but he's technically not king anymore.
Technically not, but I don't know. Maybe it's still legit. I don't know. Because otherwise I wonder what's his last goal supposed to be, you know?
I too am dead, Björn. Unfortunately died with my daughter, Helga. The second part with Ragnar. And the last part of what was Floki died with my sweet, sad Helga. What I am now is nothing.
He's not wearing any makeup.
Wow.
And all this nothing I give to the gods to do with as they please. And I shall be an empty ship with no rudder set upon their endless sea. And where they take me, I shall go.
Oh my gosh. I've never seen Floki without makeup.
It's who he is.
And now he's an empty shell, just like you said.
Take care, Björn.
He's just gonna go.
He lost his daughter, his best friend, his wife, his fate, basically.
Now that's all he's gonna follow, you know? Do whatever you want with me.
Remember the first time that Ragnar was with King Egbert in that place?
Was
The
it
display
weird?
of intimidation and power that was there?
And this is where most of his deals happened. This is a place also where you shed everything that you pretend to be. There's nothing to hide.
My future avenge me. Don't be afraid.
He's not saying a sound.
Sorry?
He's not saying a sound.
Making a sound.
Yeah.
Egbert is gone.
Was really sad. That was really sad.
Not crying, but oh shit, I felt it.
For us, the sons of Ragnar, our first duty was to avenge our father's death, and that we have done. But also, we have achieved my father's dream. We have the legal right to the land and to farm here. It is up to all of you to use this opportunity to send over new settlers and young families. Unfortunately, I will not be here to see this new settlement grow and thrive. My fate will take me elsewhere. I always knew I had to return to explore the Mediterranean Sea. And now I feel free to follow my destiny. But my brothers will be here for you. Skål.
I'm not sure Ivar wants to stay and farm.
He wants to conquer.
Who wants to be a farmer now? We have a great army and we should use it. There are many other places that I want to attack and raid. And those of you who feel like I do, you should come with me. And those of you who don't, ask yourself, who can stand in our way now? Who among you will follow me? Who will follow me into battle for the love of fame and for the love of Odin? All fire!
We are all the sons of Ragnar. We have to stick together.
Frankly, dear Sigurd, I don't care what you say. The truth is, I wouldn't even piss down your throat even if your lungs were on fire.
Ouch.
Well, maybe that's because you're not really a man.
Oh no.
Are you? Boneless.
Oh no 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 no. Oh
So,
no.
who is going to stay and farm?
I would like to stay, but I have other plans. Skål.
As for me, I want to go with Björn. I want to see the Mediterranean.
Okay.
Then it seems the only thing that really kept the sons of Ragnar together was the death of their father. Poor Björn, it is you who doesn't want to keep the army together. It is you who wants to go away to sunny places.
You are crazy. You have the mind of a child.
And all you do is play music, Sigurd.
I'm just as much a son of Ragnar as you are.
I'm not so sure. As far as I remember, Ragnar didn't play the oud. And he certainly didn't offer his ass to other men.
You make me
Where did you
laugh
saw
just
that?
like you do when you crawl around like a baby.
Shut your mouth!
Ivar, do not listen to him.
No, I guess it must be hard for you now that your mommy's dead. Knowing she's the only one who ever really loved you.
Sigurd, you're gonna get killed.
Shut up, shut up.
Why did you? Why did you open your mouth? Oh, fuck. I think he regrets it. Oh, shit. What?
No! No!
I don't think he likes what he just did. Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
What have you done? What have you done? Oh shit.
Praestaquesimus propitios et placatus.
I think I know this guy. I've seen him in thumbnails. He's a what? I thought he was a Viking.
He's a priest or bishop?
I was wondering when we were gonna see him because I saw him in thumbnails before. Before we even started reacting to Vikings. Holy shit!
Egbert kills Sigurd.
I can't believe it!
Thank you, Bishop Egbert. My husband has gone to a better place. I know that.
The Lord will find ways to console you.
This way? Okay, interesting character.
What's going on with the holy man of this show? So he's a holy man, he fuck women, and a Nazi. What was written?
Wasn't that the sword? The king's sword?
No.
Ah, wait a minute. Wait. I have to check that sword again. What the He's not a priest. He's not a bishop. What the fuck?
No, she called him Bishop Edmund.
Yeah, but
So
then what's this
he's
armor?
a bishop, he fucked women, and he's a warrior?
What's this sword and this armor? It looks a lot like the sword of the kings and stuff.
We need to see the sword, but I'm pretty sure that that's not the sword of the king.
Anyway, introduction to a new character who's gonna be there for a little bit. I'm assuming because I saw him in Viking stuff before we reacted to the show. So okay, well I was wondering where he was coming from, but here you go.
Right
Okay,
there.
fucking Ivar killed his brother.
He's so much impulsive
Yeah, I
that
know.
he killed his own brother because his brother was stunning him.
Same, like, you know, I remember when he was a kid and he killed like the other kid. Ooh, well, there's a lot of cat hair here. When he was a kid and he did the same thing. I think Sigurd had a point when he said that Ivar had the mind of a child,
But the thing with
the
Sigurd,
temper of a child.
the temper of a child. But the thing with Sigurd is like he cannot criticize Ivar without belittling him.
Belittling him.
Belittling him.
True.
Always insulting him and not talking with him like he's a man who can think for himself.
He said it himself. Basically, his mom always had eyes for Ivar and not for Sigurd. He resented Ivar and his mom, but he mostly resented Ivar for basically stealing Aslog's attention from him. It's always been between the two. They've always been fighting, and I think that because Sigurd was angry at Ivar and he kept, like you said, belittling him and pushing his anger onto his brother, Ivar had nowhere else to go but the route of hate. You know, when your brother hates you that much, eventually you have to return these feelings. You can't love the guy. Like, you know, take like Vitzik and Uba for example. They fear Ivar's temper. They don't know what he's capable of, or actually they know what he's capable of. Although I think now this is like a new goal. They know, or they've always thought that he was a bit crazy. So they fear him, but they still love the guy. He's still their brother, so they're trying to appease him. And they don't like when Sigurd is belittling him. Whoa! When they heard about what was going on with Margaret, they kind of were like, ah, poor guy. But Sigurd always saw that as weapons for him against Ivar, and he went way too far in this conversation. And Ivar reacted impulsively. I think his reaction right after this was to feel guilty. He was afraid of what he had just done. He was surprised that he went that far.
But after that, just that his mind changed.
Exactly.
And he used what he did to appear stronger than he
Exactly.
is.
The face he made at when he came to term with the fact that he killed Sigurd, I think it's mostly the face of someone that's been bullied for a while, for a long time, and he was always weaker in the eyes of the others because he's crippled and stuff. And he overcame that obstacle. He killed his brother, but he sees that as the Viking way of reacting to so many years of fights and so many years of insults and stuff. It had to be done. I think that's how he's gonna wire himself to think about this. He doesn't want to feel guilty, so he's gonna feel like, I did what I had to do, you know? I don't know how it's gonna affect the others, though.
I do hope that the fact that he killed Sigurd is gonna haunt him.
Maybe.
In future episodes.
I can't believe I thought he was gonna stay for longer than that. There's so many people that died this episode, but Sigurd, that, like, whoa! And we saw that snake in the eye again.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
The thing is, they kept showing us over and over again that the tension between these two was becoming stronger and stronger, and he almost killed him earlier than that.
A couple times,
In
actually.
what was the...
A few episodes
in
ago.
the Switzman's shop, so...
With the axe and stuff. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. I understand that they all have their dreams. I understand that Ivar is looking after. He wants fame. He wants to be a legend. He wants to be known. So of course he doesn't want to settle down. Having farms and stuff, it's good and all, but it doesn't mean he has to stay. He can still raid and stuff. I mean, even kings and from civilized other civilizations
But the
have
fact,
been attacking to expand and stuff.
the
but-
fact is, if Bjorn goes back to the Mediterranean Sea, people are gonna follow him.
Oh, yeah,
with him.
that's yeah.
If people want to settle down and grow farms, they're gonna go with
The army is gonna be split.
Egbert
I
and
know.
Zerg and Sigurd.
Mhm.
So Ivar's gonna lose men and men and men in his army. So the Great Army won't exist anymore.
I
and
know.
he couldn't be able to overcome the
Yeah, but
the
there's
rest of England.
there's a difference between raiding villages and towns and stuff, and attacking an army attacking the whole of England. You know, we knew that King Egbert was king of a lot of places. There were going to be a lot of soldiers, so they expected that to be a huge battle. So they took a huge army. Raiding and stuff, it's a little bit different, and it's sneakier. And of course, I after hearing his speech and seeing how people reacted to it, I expected them to follow. But after what he did with Sigurd, I don't know how that's gonna turn out. I don't know. I also believe that some people want to stay and farm. It's good, and Bjorn just wants to explore, and that's also good. You all follow your dreams. I hate that they couldn't settle their differences. It had to go there. You know, Sigurd had to die and stuff, and they always have to fight. Like, I thought they were going somewhere before when they worked together, but as soon as Ragnar's death was avenged, like, it's like they split again.
Yeah.
Tragedy followed, but yeah. Egbert died. No tears, but I did feel that death. He's a great character. He was not always the best. Like, I mean, I don't agree with a lot of things he's done,
Yeah.
but I feel like he played the game very well. He was a lot like Ragnar, and just like Ragnar, I feel like he wanted to choose his death. You know, he wanted to be in control of the way it was going to happen, and it's like he liberated himself, and that's, I mean, kudos to him. Like, he chose this, and I think it could be that him being King of Kings and stuff, he basically gave his title to his son, but it doesn't erase the fact that he used to be king and he still owns the lands. And I don't remember. No, he didn't sign anything for his son, so I don't know if that means Aethelwulf is not the actual king, or if it just means that he is king, but the land still belongs to
In
Egbert.
the eye of God, Aethelwulf is not king.
No, yeah, but it could mean that Aethelwulf is king, but Egbert still owned the lands. You know?
We'll see.
Because
maybe he still got the legal rights to the land.
he told his
Or
son
maybe
to
he
come back.
didn't and he just played them.
He told his son to come back and reclaim what was supposed to be his, but by giving the legal rights to Bjorn and the others, that doesn't mean that Aethelwulf cannot come back and still try to win this land. But it's because if the treaty was not right, like if it's not working, if it's just a farce, if it's not, you know, the real thing, I just don't understand what his true purpose was supposed to be. Whereas if it's true, if it's actually legal and they now own the land, to me it feels like Egbert's last thing to do before he died was to basically make Ragnar's dream true. And I think it's a great last thing to do, considering Egbert's character and how he liked Ragnar and just how he admired him and stuff. I feel like he aspired to be a man like him, and making his dream a reality would be a good last thing to do. So yeah.
Well, I guess that we'll see next season.
Well, we'll see what happens next. But I mean, even if they have the paper, it doesn't stop Aethelwulf from coming back and attacking them. You know.
Sure.
So there's that, and I mean, they can still stay and farm. Like, it depends on what they do, but paper or no paper, they can stay and farm. You know. But it's not going to stop them from being attacked, because it didn't stop them from attacking Egbert, even though he was the king of his land, and attacking Paris, even though it didn't belong to them, and all that jazz.
Alright.
Oh, stop. Floki lost his Helga too.
everything.
Another death I didn't expect. No tears
sad.
there either, but
That
it was really
so
sad. And Floki is
I
just
had a
gone.
feeling that something bad will come, because what was the name of the little girl again?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Well, she was way too old to adapt easily to this new place and to trust these people. And like you said in last episode, Helga was just smothering her, and she was just keeping her at her side like a pet, basically.
She was just waiting for an opportunity to free herself and
Yeah.
get rid of Helga, who's the one who took her away from her, not her family, because the family was dead, but her home and her land, and she kept her with her. Helga, though, she died happy in the arms of the one she loved, and she had a chance to love again the little girl. Even though the little girl turned on her, she found happiness, and she's on her way to her true child now. She's gonna go.
Helga the Bundle?
It's really sad to see her go, but I don't know. I feel more sad about Floki just not having anything left.
Floki without makeup.
I know.
Just that. Oh my goodness.
Because, I mean, Helga, I feel like, especially in the last few episodes, she was so gone. Like, she was so intense with the little girl.
Yeah.
I had a hard time feeling sorry for her. I felt more sorry, like I said, about Floki having to deal with this and having him lose everything and just go wherever the gods want him to go. That's like, I don't know what's gonna happen to him, but I feel like he needs to find a purpose again. Like, he needs to find what he is and what he wants to be, because he's gonna be lost forever.
Yeah.
Oh.
On a happy note, though, I'm glad that Torvi survived.
Yeah, true. It just came out of nowhere. Like, hey, you're alive! Good!
She doesn't even seem to be hurt
I don't
either.
know. I don't know. Sometimes they do that in Vikings, like they're gonna hint at something happening and then they're never gonna come back to this, or they're gonna just settle this very quickly or off screen.
Yeah.
We have to deal with it. And other times they just never let stuff go. Like, they promise something is gonna happen and several seasons later it does happen. But anyway, I still can't believe that Sigurd is dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't believe that he was killed by his own brother. That's what I don't believe.
I know. But anyway, that was season 4 of Vikings. We're gonna start season 5 really, really soon. I'm excited. I don't know where this is gonna go, but I'm really, really excited. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you want to see the next one right away, it's already on Patreon. The link is in the description.
Don't forget to subscribe if you want to watch it now, guys. And if not, for the next one to be out on YouTube. So we're gonna see you soon.
Yes.
Bye, guys.
Bye.